Hey, it's Deltia here. About time I do my guide on the Templar, which I originally hated on. Now I love it. It's basically the ultimate solo class in my opinion. It really shines at a couple different roles, has a lot of group utility, and is just a blast to play. If you like doing stamina builds like I do, which is also the two-handed preferred build that I use, the Harvester, Templar is for you. I had so much fun leveling this to VR5. I could almost solo anything in the game. Run dungeons, do dolmens like I usually do, solo bosses like I'm doing here. It's just a blast. Templar has built in 3 of the 4 important pieces for each build that you should have. Crowd control, self-healing, and a gap closer. It makes it an ideal character to center around. After reaching VR5, I do consider the Templar probably the weakest class actually, besides healing. It's kind of the underdog in terms of Elder Scrolls Online. It kind of mirrors the Dragon Knight, but not as effectively. It doesn't have all the speed that the Sork does, and just does not have the DPS that Nightblade does. With that being said, I think there's a spot for Templars in every group. It has some of the best group utility. It has great DPS because it's sustained, and can move around the battlefield with some leaps here and there. So if you're looking to build a team, I think a Templar is a good fit as a healer or as a DPS because of the group utility and survivability. My pros and cons. It's great for stamina builds. It's what, after I consider the Dragon Knight, probably the best stamina build base class for its repentance and some of the other stamina abilities you get. It really can pull off the DPS stamina, which I love to play. I don't like staves. Group utility. It's probably the best for group utility with luminous shards and a couple of other abilities that make it just a must-have in a big party. It's tanky. Templars are hard to kill because you have self-heals, you have some good abilities and passives that make it just almost impossible to kill you until you run out of magicka or stamina. Downsides, it's lower DPS, to be honest. It doesn't stack up with any of the other classes. Not too drastically, but enough to notice. So Templars and Trials are probably not going to get a spot. But in Dragonstar Arena or a 4-man dungeon, you're probably good. It's high ultimate cost. That's what really separates it for the DPS. Nova is one of the better ultimates in the game. It just costs a ton. So that's why Templars, get a bad rap. But really, Templars can do almost anything well, just not the best at DPS. The ideal spot for them, in my opinion, are healing and tanking. As a healer, I'm terrible, but a couple days ago, I did a full Fungal Grotto veteran ranked dungeon as a healer in medium armor. If I were to respec, wear full armor, and take all the passes I needed to, I'd be a beast healer. Now for tanking, it's probably one of the better ones because of your stamina regeneration. You're getting so much stamina back for blocking. It's just awesome as a tank. DPS, probably not the best because you need to have a staff, and that's really what Elder Scrolls Online right now is based off of. But if you like stamina like I do, a two-hander and a bow combination is amazing. I've hit huge numbers, and area groups is what I really am good at. Single target, not so much. But I can survive. Through blazing shields and repentance, it's very, very hard to kill me. So the Templar. I think it's the best soloing class. For me, I like to do my own thing till I reach endgame, so I don't want to be reliant on other people to kind of carry me, and Templar can really shine in that role. If you hate wielding stabs like I do, and you want to have a big, huge meat cleaver, two-hander, DPS, and you want reliable stamina, Templar's for you. And if you want to be the best healer in the game, Templar is a great character. On launch day, I took 2 names that are the most important in any character. Deltia for my Dragon Knight, and Big Jake for the Templar. I'm glad I chose the Templar. I did pick it last to play, which is okay, but now that I've saved the name and I'm getting to VR5, I really want to take it to VR12 or 14 and see what it can truly do at endgame. Not as a healer, but as a tank or a utility type class. So thanks for watching. I want your guys' thoughts on the Templar. I'm going to get to skills in the build later, the Harvester. It's going to be awesome. But tell me what you think of the Templar and if I'm on point or not. Thanks for watching as always.